Welcome to Pond Hockey 101. Today I'm going to give you the tips and tricks that you need to not freeze to death while you're playing pond hockey. This is Maria from goalietrainingpro.com on my ODR. Cheers. Okay, so step one for pond hockey, or I'm just practicing technique. So if you want to practice your technique, you got to get there early. So it's like 7:30 in the morning. Obviously, no one's around. You also want to dress in as much of your gear as possible. So I've got my knee pads, my pants. I don't wear my chest gear or my helmet because I'm just practicing technique. I'm not taking any shots at all. So get as much of that stuff on as you can. Step number two, take everything out of your bag. I'll tell you why in a second. Sorry. Step number three, keep your mitts on as much as you can so your hands don't get cold right before you even get started. Keep watching because I'm going to give you a super stealth tip that you probably never even thought of before. Pops and my skates. So the reason you take all your gear out of your bag first is that then you can sit on your bag when you put your skates on. You're not going to have a wet bum. And you're not going to get your pants dirty. I hate getting my pants dirty. If you have slip-on boots, that's a bonus. You can get them off easy. Now, putting your skates on when you have your pants and your knee guards and you just don't have a bench to sit on, it can be a little tricky. So you need to loosen your laces off just as much as you can. Crank them open like crazy and then get one hand under the boot. Not under the blade, ding dong, under the boot. Now, you might typically want to lace this skate up. Don't do that. Get your other foot in your other skate right away. So then it starts getting warm. Because if you leave your skate out while you tie up your other skate, it's going to get cold. So when I skate in the arena, I typically wear just a light base layer, like a long john, like a merino wool light long john. But when I outdoor skate, it's only about -4 right now. I'll wear track pants underneath as my base layer. Okay, so now you got your pads on, you're all geared up, you're ready to skate. Here's my super stealth tip. Before I left home, I got out these hot shots. So they're those little like hot hands. You just take them out of the wrapper, shake them up, and they get warm. So I put one of those in my glove, in my blocker, and one of those in my glove before I leave home. So it kind of warms up my glove and blocker. And then while I'm skating, I put them in my little mitts. So if my hands get cold, I can come over, warm up my hands in my mitts, or at very least when I go home and my hands are frozen from taking off my skates, my gloves are nice and warm. But for now, I put it in here, toasty, warm. Let's go do some skating. Next tip, with pond hockey, it's kind of tempting to just get out and start ripping around. You still got to do your warm-up. While you're doing your warm-up laps, check and see if there's any hunks of ice or anything that's going to give you trouble, and just shear those off with your blade. No idea what tip we're on right now, but especially when like people have been skating on it and there's sort of a layer of snow or frost on top, you're not going to slide very well at all. Even regular pond ice is not going to slide like arena ice. So, you know, just be careful. Get a feel for it in your butterfly when you're doing your butterfly pushes to make sure you kind of know that it's going to feel a little bit sticky or a little bit sluggish, so you don't take a digger. So those are my tips for having a successful pond hockey outing. Have a plan, know what you want to work on. Plan to work on a lot of fundamentals, especially if the ice isn't that great. It might be hard to get in speed, so practice some of the things that give you a bit of trouble. Obviously make sure the ice is safe. Don't be out skating on something that's not safe for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do that. What's taking you so long? If you want to leave a message and say, hey, where is that spot? So that spot, I'm not telling. I can literally see my house from here. So, yeah, not telling. But you find your own space. Go hunting. Look in construction sites. Yesterday morning I skated on a puddle in a construction site because it was huge. So, you know, find your own ice, find a way. You're either going to make a way or you're going to make an excuse. This is Maria from goalietrainingpro.com. I'll catch you next time.